Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for June 14th through July 13th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tarot Spirit. Hopefully you get a chance to click on that link, check her out, show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. All right, so what does Scorpio need to do? What does Scorpio need to do? What does Scorpio need to do? Interesting. I think this is about you taking charge of something, because when I was shuffling, I was like, I feel kind of like there's this feeling of like uneasy or like anxiousness. And I just came off of like a really positive reading, so that, you know, I mean, you clear it, but this is there's a marked shift, like all of a sudden, and it's not mine. So I think this is about having to take control of a situation, about doing something pretty quick, getting ahead of something, getting a handle on something, because there's worry involved. Okay, so we got the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This is about for some of you, it could be taking decisive action because there needs to be, this is okay, this does not happen quickly, but this is non-negotiable. This right here could very well, Scorpio, be you needing to recognize that even though you might not have left a situation, there's been some kind of decision or shift to where you feel like things have changed. At least you can't go back to what you didn't know about this person or how things were before. There has been a change. Things have changed. And it looks like this could be a lot of worry about someone's partying or someone's indulging. That this is either you feeling like, you know what, I got to get my life back on track. I can't stay holed up in my house worrying about things. I need to get out there and be with friends and socialize. Because things have ended and I need to take charge. I've worried long enough. I've been in my slump long enough. I need to get back out there. Or this could be a relationship ending because someone just constantly has vices. Like this is you worrying about someone and you can't take it anymore because it's becoming paralyzing about someone and their vices, someone and their indulgences that tends to get the better of them, that they're just not stable, solid, secure. It's always going to be something that comes before you in the relationship. Could be that. All right, what else for Scorpio? This is about accepting that things are indeed over. We got death and the world here. This is about needing closure. Also boobies. Everything's better with boobies, just saying. But this is, yeah, there's closure needed here. And because, so this is darn it, this keeps showing up, doesn't it? Either the marriage is over, or this is about you not being able to handle a situation that you're involved in that is involved in cheating. Either you're cheating with someone that's married, or you're married and you're cheating. Yeah. Okay, we got the Fool here. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, hold on a minute. All right. So, this, remember I said this is a process. It's not just like, okay, well that situation's done. It's a process to work it out, right? And sometimes that turns into kind of a slog, and instead of transitioning and moving on, it's like we kind of start to hold visuals. There's that negotiation, the grieving process, but some people stay stuck there. Not saying you're stuck. Also, this is Scorpio, by the way. Not saying you're stuck, but just be careful that the whole process work doesn't turn into kind of like that it doesn't segue or transition into instead a vigil of just kind of waiting, of kind of being stagnant in hopes that something gets resurrected, because remember, this is a situation you have to get control of. This right here could be saying that you need to take the initiative to end a situation because there's a marriage involved that is being disrupted because of your involvement in this situation. Whatever, you see where I'm going with this. It could be that somebody just got out of something and they're approaching you and you're like, hey, I'm married. Or this is you approaching someone and they're otherwise engaged. But I think it's someone else approaching you, or someone... But I feel like you've been waiting around for him, and that's what this is about. This is like you're not going to be able to wait around for him anymore. You just can't. It's not gonna transition past what it already is. What's this Fool about? Okay, wait, no, hold on. What's this World about? This World about? Again, needing to take decisive action for closure. Needing to decide, to be quick, to do it quicker sooner rather than later. What's this Marriage card about? What's this Four of Wands, I should say? Because that could be transition too. It doesn't have to be for Scorpio. I want you to be able to see it. What's this Four of Wands about? Scorpio. Wow. Not being held back anymore by the past, like released from, okay, so somebody has gotten out from under a marriage that probably wasn't the greatest. It's probably something that was just weighing them down. In light of this now, is this about you being able to finally progress with somebody because they're out of a relationship? And this is them right here. They're free as a bird now. And there's been a situation that has ended. And now you two are able to be together. But we've got this, I don't know, is it too little too late? Like they're finally ready, they're finally out from under this really oppressive marriage, and yet this is you being like, you know what, it's too little too late? Is that what this is? Because this is someone, either you or this person is able to move on from, and it felt like, honestly, it feels like both of you, I think in the readings that I had from the past, it was like both of you were kind of otherwise occupied, and then one was free and one wasn't, and it was like, it was never the right time for either of you. But is this about you needing to end something, needing to close out something so that you can be with someone? There's an urgency here. There's an urgency here, and and yet we have a process here. So we got an urgency here, taking decisive action, but we've had an ending that has been taking forever, and change that has been happening very slowly. And then all of a sudden we have this. Either this is taking decisive action to end something, or this is finally needing to realize and understand that you need to take steps for closure of something that has been long ended already. So either making a decision to end something, or finally coming to terms with it and accepting the ending and taking decisive action to bring yourself closure. But this is something that you need to get a handle on, and that you need to pay attention to, that needs your attention. So it could be that a marriage has a toxic marriage, a toxic relationship, living as married, or communal living situation has finally ended. Somebody is finally out from under that, whether it's you or the other person, and there's this someone is a clean slate, ready to engage, ready to finally be a part of a relationship with you. But we have needing to either end things, needing closure, and sadness. Why? If you're finally able to be with somebody, why is there sadness? Is it too little too late? Seriously, like that, okay. But and I had that unease when I was shuffling. It's like, okay, why is there this? What is that? What's this Five of Cups about? Crikey, what's this Five of Cups about? this is not just about this person. It's like your relationship and then this person. So there's like 3 or 4 relationships involved here. There's disappointment and sadness about a marriage or a coupleship. Somebody, is this you with this person? Like it's too little too late, and I can't get the feelings back that I had for you, or I need time to grieve my own relationship before you and I get together. There's something that's like, I swear to God, it's like there's something that just keeps getting in the way of you two connecting. And is this you grieving your relationship that has ended, or you saying goodbye to this your other person? Okay, what's this 5? Because you feel cut off. No, this is about you needing to disconnect. All right. This is about you needing to find closure and end with this situation. Only, is it your marriage? No, because your marriage or the other person's marriage already ended. They're free from it. It might have taken a while, but they're free from it. We got worry, sadness, despondency, and then needing to disconnect, needing to disengage. And look, we got the needing to disengage, and then we've got the 9 of Pentacles right here. So this is either about needing to cut this situation, to end it finally once and for all, because it is a cheating situation that you're involved in, and reclaiming your self-worth and being like, you know what, I'm better than that to be somebody's side piece. Like, Or this is about you just not feeling it anymore and being sad about that, but like, you know what, I just don't, it's too little too late. I need to pull back, disengage, and I just need to kind of worry about mine and my own right now. I need time to think. I want to be by myself. This is a very independent energy here. So I just want to take care of me and mine, which I am equipped to do. I don't need anybody. It's just this relationship has run its course. So which is it, right? What's this 5 of... And everybody's situation is different. This is general, but this will be for you to lock in on. What's this 5 of Pentacles about? Yes, the disconnection because it's too much work. It's just, I feel like you're not feeling it anymore. And maybe it's been dying a slow death. Maybe you've known it, but you've been going through the motions and staying connected, and then just something just clicks. Like you have this epiphany where you're just like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't. It's too much work. It's breaking my back. It's kicking me in the... No. But it's being sad and despondent over this, needing to disengage and disconnect because it's just too much work. This is not about discipline for eventual harvest. This is about something, just the work will never be ending. It'll always be difficult, challenging. What's this 9 of Pentacles about? 9 of Pentacles about? Okay, the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, because that's what we have here, we got the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and the thing about that is a lot of times this is a secure, steady, stable offer, right? It could also be stubbornness, stagnancy, perfectionism, all that. But also, this Knight is best served and is advised to, much of the time, stay put. They know what they have. They know their worth. They know what they can offer. They are holding it out for everybody to see, but they're also not moving towards anybody with it. They're better served with people or whoever's interested in them coming to them to offer, because they don't need anybody. So whoever's going to offer to them needs to match what they can offer. And they're sitting in the catbird seat, as my granny would say, because they don't need it. They've got their business already, and they want to be with somebody, not business, but they got their ducks in a row, so they want somebody that can match that. Otherwise, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to seek anybody out. I can do what I want for myself. So I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to let everybody approach me and show me what their offers are, and I will decide. In a way, it's like being in a power position, but this is stability is assured. And both of these are about being solid, stable, and secure. And knowing your self-worth and what you have to offer. And not negotiating that anymore. Not like sacrificing that to be in a situation where you're not getting your due. And here we have another card of stability and security, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning and start with you on the road to like basically self-worth here. This is reclaiming your self-worth, self-esteem, doing for yourself, just not messing with the situation anymore that's just kind of always going to be halfway in, halfway out, not meet your needs, taking too long to come to fruition. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Establishing your own security for yourself. Look at that. A brand new beginning. Maybe this is a new relationship coming down the pike that you don't know about yet. Somebody that's a much better fit than this situation right here. If it is not that, this is you reinvesting in your self-worth. This is you getting your life back. This is you being able to thrive and take off again. We got the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, very similar energies as far as self-care, self-reliance, coming alive and thriving now. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a, this could be a windfall. Like all of a sudden you are set up for the future. You're good. But it's all about being in a position to finally feel like you're back to yourself. You have dominion and control over your future. You have agency. You are able to work for what you have, to take care of your own needs. You don't need anybody else. You are just fine, secure by yourself, and you're able to like handle your self-care, and you're interested in doing that again. You're interested in like getting yourself back. That's what this feels like very strong, like it is all about you after this gets processed out. All right, I don't know whose marriage is what, I don't know, but it feels like they come around and they're ready and you're like, I can't. But then it could be that this is, if it's not a third-party situation, this is you leaving your person. But honestly, it feels like this could be you and your marriage, a relationship, living as married, whatever. But your significant relationship ending, and both you go your separate ways, and you're just tired of trying to make it work. And here you are coming into your own, solid, stable, steady, and secure. Thank you very much. And doing what needs to be done to close that cycle out, right? But it could also be that somebody finally gets out from a toxic marriage or living as married situation as themselves, and they're ready, and you're like, I'm just not feeling it anymore. But I keep feeling like there's just been this guilt or worry or something over someone's indulgences, a third-party situation, waiting around for someone to maybe kick some kind of addiction, or finally quit prioritizing other things, partying, socializing, and all that stuff that can kind of get away from you and reprioritize the relationship. And then all of a sudden you're just like, I can't anymore. It's too little, too late. I can't wait around for you to grow up, to kick whatever it is and prioritize it. I can't, I'm done. I'm out. Okay, confirmation for Scorpio. Confirmation for Scorpio. Moving on. Transitioning. Getting yourself out of this situation, transitioning to more stable emotional waters, as it were. Perhaps you're relying on friends or wise counsel. Maybe a couple of heart-to-heart conversations with someone helps you. But you go from this situation, you transition out of that to over here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Either this is you reinvesting on a grand scale in your security and your self-worth, your self-care, all of that, or this is you meeting someone that is the person that you're supposed to be with. Not this back and forth, in and out, unsure, not prioritizing business here. This is somebody that will invest in you, that you do feel connected with. So this isn't a rebirth and self-care, so to speak. This is, in the next 3 months, meeting someone that is going to be a very good fit for you. All right. What else for Scorpio? Snapshot for Scorpio. Snapshot for Scorpio. So we got birds. We got the moon. All right, so birds and the moon. Moon's about emotion. So this is you. Oh boy, this could be meeting someone new. and being in a position to do so, because this is you having a reckoning with your self-worth, right? Like, no, I'm better than this. I'm worth more than that. Enough. I'm enough. I don't need to be in this situation anymore. And here we have dates. We have starting to date again, and where emotions are highlighted. This is also recognition and fame or honor. So this is meeting up with somebody that gives you what you need. This is dating and emotions are highlighted, or you get recognition for emotions, or there's emotional recognition, meaning connection. Someone sees you emotionally and there's a fit and a connection. So that's what this is about. So this could be that you're going to, if you haven't yet, this is about meeting, so you can't see that. This is about meeting someone that is a much better fit emotionally, that gets you, that understands you, that recognizes you emotionally. Wow. Okay. Oh, also, Seven of Pentacles. So that could be the dating process as far as like picking and choosing and discerning and deciding and making choices, deciding what you're going to invest in or who you're going to invest in, how much time, that whole negotiation process you do when you're dating and vetting your future partner, and the Eight of Cups. So if that could be walking away, deciding to leave this one, going on with that one, to a series of dating, right? This could also be your decision-making process with this right here, going back and forth, negotiating, deciding, and then finally the Eight of Cups, deciding to walk away. Okay. Hello. Whoopsie. What else for Scorpio? Okay, so we got Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles reversed. A marriage ended. Stability, a marriage, an end in stability. Basically, a living as married or marriage, and the stability isn't there in a marriage, or it's an end of a marriage. This could be somebody that you felt that connection with, and yet it might have been for a period of time you were with this person in that capacity, but it wasn't stable or secure, and it has since it's not in a position to evolve or to be stable or secure. Perhaps this is someone that's just very lonely in a marriage, and that's why it didn't work out as well, or one of the issues for things falling apart, whether it's with yours or this other person's. But unstable marriage, or a marriage not working out, divorce, loneliness, and loss. All right, Scorpio, thank you for stopping by. I hope you feel emboldened. Like, seriously, I hope you're not too despondent over this, because yes, sad, but look at you transitioning out of it to much more stable, secure waters. But it's like you get vertical, or you just all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I'm going to be okay. And then lo and behold, this happens. Like a windfall. Like this is this emotional connection. Okay. This is the ideal relationship right here. The ideal partnership. So either this is about you investing in your self-care, or meeting that person inside of 3 months. Starting down the road. And here you are dating. So don't count anything out. All right, and maybe because of that, you're like, I need to end this post-haste because I just met somebody. Maybe that's what this is, because you're dating. Just saying. All right, okay. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.